hello again, and thank you for joining the PES Dispenser for episode 2. Apologies, I did run into a few, issues with the FA, so it did cause a few delays in getting some uploads done. But yeah, here we are now again for episode 2. Like I say, this episode we will be looking at identifying the transfer targets. So I did go through, and as you can see here, it's a big list. Now, don't worry, Kylian Mbappe, I'm not going silly. It's just that he does have a link with Alan Saint-Maxim. They have played together, so obviously we're not going from now. But I've just got some players who maybe in a season or two's time, we might have some players at the level when hopefully when the Champions League we can look to get them. So there is players who are overreached now. Like I say, we can get 183 rated player, the rest 82, but as you see, there's 121. I must give a huge thank you to transfermarket.com, as they have a great feature that lets you search for players and search for players they've shared the pitch with, and also just to be in the same squad with. So that hugely helped me in my search for players. As you can see, 121 to filter through. We can sign 183 rated player. Now this does interest me. This driver kind of makes sense. Falcao, at 33 years old, and now he is going to be on the decline. So obviously that the 83 will probably go down to 82 during the transfer window. But it kind of makes sense with the takeover. Maybe he eyes a return to the Premier League after his stints with Chelsea and Man United. Man United and Chelsea didn't go according to plan. So he didn't have a great time in the Premier League. Maybe he wants to come back and prove people wrong. So he's an option. However, the forward I would ideally like to get would be Dembele from Lyon. He should be somewhere in the list here somewhere. So Dembele, Newcastle, we have been linked with him in real life many times. So he would be ideally who we go for. Resistant, not impressed. Too much free fee, so we can send David Ginola to try and scout French forwards and hopefully bring Dembele. But Falcao, yeah, so he's an option. Let's say Dembele. I would like to get in another winger, if not two. Also someone flexible who can play right midfield, left midfield, or a winger who can play as an attacking midfielder or support striker. Just a bit of flexibility, so it's not a one role only. Yeah, you do see Gabriel Barbosa there. That is for link with Joe Linton, the under 17s, under 20s or something like that. One of the two, under 20 I think it was. I would like a centre mid who's got a bit of pace, physicality, can pass the ball. That would all be nice. And defence, we need a defensive minded midfielder, so defensive midfielder. A centre back would be nice, it's not priority. Centre back would be nice, and a right back. Now ideally a right back who is pinpoint crossing. For pinpoint crossing to get the balls into the box, obviously. So with that, we'll do the scouts. We'll send David on his first couple of jobs. So enable, and we will go forward, centre forward, France. Still developing, and ignore. Actually, that's going to bring Mbappe if we do that. Maybe consider. I don't want to bring up Mbappe. Then we will go. A right back is priority. A right back, we definitely need a right back. So again, off you go, David. Still developing. And then we want. Do we prioritise? The DMF is priority. Yeah, let's go DMF. We'll go DMF. We'll go DMF again. France. So developing. And ignore. Yeah, so we do have quite a number of links, and like I say, this is only going off a couple of players. This is just going off Alan Saint-Maxim, Joe Linton, and Almiron. So I think there's a couple from Ben Taleb and Jetro Williams, because he has some nice. Although I didn't look at them. Probably missing some nice players. So Nathan Ake would be nice. Memphis Pai, but yep, too high. So So Falcao, resistant, so he'd welcome it. Oh, he's got a 5. Oh, that weekly salary. No. I mean, we could try lowball him. Even that's ridiculous. See, what's probably more realistic would be a loan. Let's see if we can go for a loan. 2.5 loan for this. I mean, it's half his release fee, but we'll go with that. Falcao. No, Decore. Big physical. Like I was saying, physical. Got good passing. Got a hell of a shot on him. The link there is Les Ferdinand, Watford. Our director of football. So Les. Oh, look at that defense awareness and ball winning. So resistant, not convinced. Okay. Bakayoko, he'd be an ideal defence mid again, point to prove, but obviously he's on loan, we cannot put a bid in. Dembele was not up for it, so we need David to go over word with him for us. Now Ronnie Lopez, he could play, well, as you can see, very flexible. He can cover the wings, he can play right mid, left mid, attacking mid, support. So Ronnie Lopez could indeed be, look at that low pass dribbling, the speed acceleration, great balance. What have we got? Long range drive, weighted pass, pinpoint crossing. I like that. The pinpoint crossing. Let's see what he's saying. He'd welcome. Oh, well there we go. Let's try drop that. So that's Falcao, Ronnie Lopez. No. Cyprian from Nice. That is again an Alan St-Maxim link. Very flexible, can probably cover right back as well. And look at that nice spread of stats. Including the place kicking, which is good. Physical, meh, but it's alright. He's got the stamina, balance. He's got the kicking power. He's got some speed to him. Good passing, very good passing actually. Long range drive. My word. What a player. We have to go for him. Not convinced. What's his release? 21. Not convinced. So hopefully with time, I mean hopefully the scout might pick him up as DMF, but hopefully with time for that. And I'd like to get him as our DMF, so if the scout can pick him up. Not the quickest. But yeah, he's got all the physical and the defensive attributes we'd want. Not convinced again. Low release fee, so we just need to get him on side. Now Harrit is the AMF. Again, the link there is Bentelev from Schalke obviously, and also Alan St-Maxim. They did play together at French youth level, so he has a couple of pals here already at Newcastle. Not convinced. Now Bashir, so he's definitely got a link with ASM, Alan St-Maxim. Can't remember if he had a link with anyone else. He is a free agent, so as cover for that attacking mid role, it might not be bad in case we don't find someone this window. It's a free transfer, so we'll try. We'll offer him 17. So we got bids in for Shia, Falcao on loan, and Ronnie Lopez. So Lopez can cover the wings. I can also slot in as AMF, Bashir AMF. I would like to get Harrit. There's another couple. I know there's some more options at AMF. And like I say, I've not explored them all. Haven't even looked at Danny Rose's links. Obviously, anyone he's played with at England and the multitude of clubs he's been at. Scouts are going for centre forward, right back, DMF. Let's see. The other one's Diallo. Bit unrealistic. He'd welcome the move. And that's not a bad release fee, but so he would be our 83, which means no Falcao, and it would be a smarter option to go for the younger player who can develop and is going to go better, whereas Falcao is on the decline. It makes more sense, but it's it's this, is he really Newcastle takeover and all? Would he still be looking to leave PSG to join Newcastle as one of their first signings? I'm not sure. Ake I'd like. Not convinced. Club resistant. That's a no-go. No, Yui Timmins as Yono. Great player. Again, another Alan St-Mac Simlink. He would be a great option. He'd welcome it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, no, we're not doing that. Okay, so let's centre back. No, we don't have a bid in for right back. We'll wait for that. Not impressed. Couple of resistant. So not the quickest, and obviously at 29, but he's physical, heading, defensive. He's got it. Not convinced. Club resistant. I would like, although 73-71 is not bad, I would like more of a ball playing centre back. Wyatt Hall. Konate. He'd welcome. Oh, 50 mil. No. Nastatic, he'd be a good option actually. He can pass the ball. Resistant, not convinced. Okay. Zuma, he's just too slow. Although 75, not bad, and 70 acceleration, not bad actually. He's obviously a unit. Not impressed and resistant. Diop. Again, Alan Sim, he's the source of most our links. Resistant, not convinced. So we're probably going to have to scout a centre back as well. He can pass. He can certainly pass the ball. Okay, 6.8. We could try. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I mean, we could try lowball him. We'll keep that as an option, but I'm obviously not playing that 77. Go away at 27. No chance. He's got the speed, got the heading. 184, not the tallest. Good enough jump to make up for it though. Okay. Oh, so, one more link I did forget. Patrick Kluivert. Need to get him in the listed. Obviously linked with Patrick Kluivert. Yeah, I don't think he's played with any of our players, but obviously his father. Sorry, I said Patrick there. Justin Kluivert, sorry. Obviously his father Patrick played for Newcastle United. Didn't have the best of spells, but you know, with Justin, he likewise hasn't had the best of times at Roma, so he could be an option as a winger. Not convinced and club resistant. Okay, we can get a bid in for a centre back. Harrell, 27, 78, decent passing, good heading, speed acceleration, physical a bit lacking, 85 jump, 88, okay, his defense it's not too bad. Heading interception, that's an option. Oh, Saar. Resistant, not convinced. So, I mean, Jamison, we'll try. 6.8. We'll try. We'll go 46. We'll give him a win. I don't like redoing bonuses. I really don't like giving bonuses, but we'll go with that. So we'll put in a bid for Jamison. And I think we'll also put in a bid. Sorry about this. For Harrell. I think we'll go those two and see if anything comes back there, and then maybe still look for this scout for future. But those aren't bad options. Both CB 7 mil. We'll try drop that down 26. Welcome. Okay, so that I think is all 5 bids in. Falcao, Lopez, Jameson, Harrell, Bashir. So that's the first initial 5. Okay. And then, how would we get Harriet? We can't go send a scout to Germany. We just got to hope at some point for when they change their mind. So yeah, there we go. So we'll see how we get on with that. Also, I need to do some, what do you call it? Squad maintenance. List a lot of players for sale. Let's go through that now, actually. But absolutely, he's going nowhere. Rose, you're going nowhere. Dubravka, you're going nowhere. Johansson, you're going nowhere. The scales. Shelby. We will go reasonable. We'll put you up for sale and see if we can bring some money. Almiron will stay. No, I mean, he's not really going to get much better, which is a shame. That's one thing with PES. That, like, players develop. The development on PES, it kind of stops around 25, maybe 26. It's just not realistic. I mean, yeah, players will show their initial development, yeah, you know, 18, 19 up until 20, and 25 it's around the time where you're thinking, well, that's kind of where we should be seeing the type of player they are. But from there, they don't just stay still. They improve, like, tactically, etc. through experience, and they become better players, and they do improve. Like most players, they're in their peak 28, 29, maybe in some case 30, but in PES, and I really hope they change this, a player, once they hit about 27, 28, you've got to be looking at them like on a downward trend, which it's annoying. It's really annoying, because as soon as players hit that like 28, 29, and especially 30, the rate at which they decline, it's not realistic, and I hope Konami and PES, they do address that and fix it. Anyway, I got distracted and started waffling on again, but my point was Almiron. In this, you know, he's not going to improve much, but in real life, play at 25, they can still improve quite a bit from there. They really can. They start getting a bit smarter, their decision making gets better, that makes them a better player. And yeah, old dogs, new tricks, but footballers, they can get better stuff. They keep on practicing their free kicks, keep on practicing. I'm waffling again, sorry. Sharp, I mean, he's good at passing, but it's just that speed. We might put reasonable, just in case a mental bid comes in. Fernandez, you can go. See, Fernandez here, case in point at 30. Look at this, he's going to drop. He's going to drop to 75 in the next season. So he's going to lose 2 in his rating in the next season. Richie, we'll do reasonable and transfer list. That will upset quite a few people. Good player, very good player, and he's got the pinpoint cross, so he can play a multitude of positions, but 29, I mean, it says that he's going to stay around the same rating. It's fine, so we'll take a realistic. Longstaff, you're going nowhere. Carroll, I'm sorry, goodbye. Hayden, it's just a shame. I do like him as a player, but first, he doesn't really have the mobility that we'd be looking for. The mobility, the ball control, the dribbling, etc. Good player, again, a flexible one, but yeah. I'd be looking for an improvement there. So again, I'm going to be upsetting people by spelling Hayden and Richie. Lejeune, again, he's not going to improve. He's going to stay at 76. So transfer list, Jetro Williams, you are staying. Dummett, we'll put you again. That's going to be a very unpopular choice there. I'm going to be pissing off a lot of Newcastle fans here. Transfer list, Clark. And decent player for Newcastle. Yedlin, yeah, you can go. I mean, our right backs, it'll go realistic just so we can get close to that release fee for Kraft. Yedlin, Kraft, Murphy, you're on loan. Gale, you can go. Atsu, you can definitely go. Javi Manquillo, goodbye. Elliot, we'll put you. Longstaff. I'm gonna try. Yeah, because his contract's up at the end of the season, so we'll try renew it. And what I think I'll do is send him out on loan. It's a shame he's so low rated at 69 and just, yeah, the stats are just so average there. What a shame. Would have liked to feature him, but if I was doing a normal Master League and I wasn't rushed for time with PES 2021 coming out, I'd probably keep him and then develop him over the seasons. But I think I've probably only squeezed out about 2 seasons before 2021 comes out. So we've got to kind of be looking at players who can just come in and straight away improve us and help us get to that Champions League qualification. Like I say, hopefully, ideally, but by the time PES 2021 comes out, I will have won a trophy in Newcastle. Ideally, the league at least, but the league and Champions League would be nice. So sorry, there, all the young players, I just put them refused for now because I don't want my time wasted by silly nonsense bid for them. We want to be selling the old people who aren't going to feature for us. That's what we're looking to do. And yeah, let's have a look. So we got a bit to go, and our first game is Chelsea. I mean, Falcao. If Falcao comes through, returning against Chelsea. Shame it's not at Stamford Bridge, but there we go. So we got a bit of time. Then we got Wolves, and then the last day. So yeah, fair bit there. But one thing we can do for now is just, yeah, check our little messages, see what's happening here. Training regimes, need to do all that. Scout, yep. So we are going for 6 for the target. Training, so, I mean, everything should be okay. But what I will do is we're going to change both the long staffs. I mean, Sean will be looking for him to be our box-to-box. Jolinton, goal poacher. So it's going to get his speed etc. up. I think we're going to try change him to a fox in the box, get that physical up and his kicking power, speed etc. broke up, get both finishing heading up. But yeah, let's increase that physical a bit even more so, make him a fox in the box. Goal poacher hanging on the shoulder of defenders at 79-78. Yeah, you'd want it a little bit higher maybe, especially in the Premier League. So, Anchorman, but yeah. She's more an all-rounder. His stats and pairs make him more an all-rounder. Like I said, it's a shame he's so low rated, but again, we'll change him box to box. And then, skill training. What? Because I can't do these things here. Heading, ooh. What we're going to do is go for the defensive stuff first. Boring, just improve that. Reduce, yeah, we'll go with captaincy just to help fatigue. So we'll probably, I mean, Dubravka makes sense. He's going to be playing every game. Rose will be swapping in and out with Jetro Williams, so we'll go Dubravka. But I think for now it is just a case of progressing and see how those first bids come in, and hopefully David brings us some good results. Got a multitasking here, looking for Dembele, a nice right back, and Toussaint and Cyprian would be great. How he's going to scout both, I'm not too sure. And then we could do looking for centre back as well. But let's see how we get on. Our first next of the series. It's exciting times. First pressing of next for the series, the channel. And so this is very important. This kind of can determine how your seasons go. Those first initial transfers are so important. So let's see how we get on. Okay, so I've got news on my team. I did also do a few little contract renewals here and there, but let's take a look at the exciting one. Falcao, oh boy. So we could bring in Falcao on loan for the season, the returning El Tigre. I mean, what a player he was, what a player he is. Ooh. I mean, yeah, look at that decline, Ronnie Lopez, they're demanding a win bonus. So Ronnie Lopez. So got Jemison on quite a reduced salary. Okay, so Harrell and Jemison are both there. So we got options at centre back lined up. And Bashir So we got a back, but I think we'll bring in. Is Ronnie Lopez going to be our first signing? He can play a multitude of positions. So he can. I'm sure he'll be able to do a job at the wing. So he can set St. Maxim Alma on. Then, as I say, for the 4-4-2, he'd also be useful. He can also start in as an AMF. I mean, he's tiny. He is tiny, and the physical isn't there. But I think Ronnie Lopez will be our first signing. Do I also go for Falcao? We'll bring in Ronnie Lopez. Yeah, we'll bring in Ronnie Lopez as cover, flexible cover for multitude of positions. So the first defense, this first signing, it's not a huge name. It's not a huge name, but we are going to bring in Ronnie Lopez. Thank you, Alan St. Maxim, for that hookup, that link up. So we'll bring in Ronnie Lopez. Now Falcao, Diallo, no, it's just unrealistic, Diallo. But it's Ronnie Lopez joins the team. Let's just see Diallo. I think it'd just be unrealistic, so maybe we do go Falcao. So we've got two centre backs lined up. We don't need both. We do not need both. But so Jemison, both 27. And obviously this would open up even more links. With each signing, it opens up more links. So he's got the pass. I think it's Jamison. Man marking doesn't have heading. Whereas Harrell looks more. Harrell looks more solid at the 78, just staying there for a bit. Because Jamison's on the decline. It's options. We do have options. So yeah, okay. Bashir will leave. We'll leave for now because we would like. I'd love to get Harriet. He's not the most physical, that's the thing. We probably need a physical AMF, but let's have a look at my team for now. Okay, so these are just renewals, that's all fine. Okay, fine. Okay. So I think what we're going to do is we will say that is episode 2, as I've just stolen half an hour of your life that you cannot get back, just going through the transfers and so on. So hopefully we will be able to get maybe a couple more transfers in, and then our first game on episode 2, so Chelsea, and could even have a Falcao making his debut, possibly. I'm still undecided about that. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so looks like Ronnie Lopez will be starting with his unveiling, and looking at a few more transfers, hopefully getting to that Chelsea game. But yeah, so I'll probably be uploading episode 3 tomorrow, just for the initial transfer bit, doing a good quick uploads. Then once the season actually starts and it's just in the games, I'll probably be looking to upload on a Monday, Wednesday and Friday. That's probably the schedule we'll be looking at. So yeah, thank you again for giving me all your time here, especially with the boring episodes that are coming out at the minute, just going through the transfers. Huge appreciate it. And if you have enjoyed it, feel free to give it a like and subscribe. So thank you so much, and see you again tomorrow.